Scorpio, here is your reading for October. Let's see what they have in store for you. Welcome back to the Elephant Key. If this is your first time, I hope you get what you're looking for here. I hope you find some insight. And we're going to jump right in. Going to use the Akashic Tarot to pull 3 cards. All right. Past is the Archangel Michael. You see the Archangel Michael there, and he's got children beneath him. He's the protector. He protects and fights for those who cannot fight for themselves. In the present position, we have the Crescent Moon. Someone working hard and diligently into the night on a project, something that's important to them. Working hard. Determined. And in the future position, we have 2 worlds. We have a woman who's inside her home, her sanctuary. And in the background, there is a whole other world going on that she can't see. She has gold on the table. She has a bounty in her comfort zone. All right. Let's see where this goes, Scorpio. So in this past position, I see that Archangel Michael has really stepped in for you in the past. You've had divine protection in a moment that you felt your most helpless. The 4 of Cups. In the present position, we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And in the future position, we have the Lovers in reverse. So Scorpio, in this moment where you felt helpless, where you had divine protection, Spirit was coming in with a gift. But it was difficult for you to accept it because you were too focused on looking at what was right there present in front of you that you didn't even want to know what else was possible. You were bent, bound, and determined to stick with the 3 cups that you had there and didn't even consider there may be another way for you to obtain what it was that you wanted. In the present position, you're stepping out of self-victimization, okay? You're seeing ways in which you were self-destructive, and you're stepping out of that. You're seeing ways in which you may have fooled yourself into thinking that you were helpless or that you were wounded, and maybe realizing what you could do to step out of that energy. In the future, we have the Lovers in reverse. Now, that doesn't always mean a separation of a relationship, a love relationship. It could mean that you are stepping into self-love. It could mean that there are other relationships in your life that you're pulling away from. We have this 2 worlds card in that future position as well. 2 worlds, the Lovers, 2 separate things. There is a disconnect coming, and it may just be for your highest good. Let's get some. Let's find out. In the past position, what's with this 4 of Cups? What is Scorpio now? What? the King of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. A one-track mind, Scorpio. You didn't want to hear any of the information. You didn't want to know what else was possible. And you didn't want to wait for abundance to rush in. I'm not sure what had you in this stuck energy. What had Scorpio in that stuck energy? You were like stubborn to stay stuck, complacent. Nine of Swords in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. You're like, look, I'm no longer going to let anything hurt me. I am stepping out of this self-loathing, this regret, this resentment, this bitterness, this hurt, this betrayal. I'm stepping away from that. And I want to say that you became almost emotionless, Scorpio. Something really plugged up your ability to be in touch with your emotion. But you're stepping out of that in the present position. And you've worked hard to do it, too. Like, you're really owning your shit, Scorpio. You are really owning your shit here. To move from that energy to this one. Alright. Knight of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Are you feeling paralyzed, like you're afraid to move? Like, I just need to stay here. This is good. This is where I need to be. This is safety. This is where I need to be. If I make a move, something bad's going to happen. Like, I'm just going to stay stuck. I'm healing from that, which is, so where I'm at is better than what that was. But I'm afraid if I make a move, I'm going to go back to what that was. I can resonate with that. Like, almost like you're not trusting yourself. Two of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. The Tower in reverse. Okay, so immediately what I'm getting right now is, okay, when the universe wants us to move forward and we're refusing to heed the call of Spirit, when Spirit is bringing us in an opportunity and we're just paralyzed, like we cannot move, the universe will move us, whether we like it or not, right? I'm sure you guys have heard that before. I get a sense that you're prolonging the inevitable. With this Two of Cups, there's been a breakdown of an agreement. And with the Three of Cups in reverse, there's no communion with someone. And it is prolonging the inevitable because you know you've come to the place where you know your own shit. You know what's your fault and you know what isn't. You know what's yours to own. You know what isn't yours to own. And I've got some pretty powerful Scorpios I know in this that watch. I get not wanting to move, like, oh, she's, it's, you just feel like it isn't the right time. But it is a prolonging of an inevitable situation. All right, let's get some clarification on this Lovers in reverse. Is we have the two worlds as your main base cards. And we have these two lovers. They're in reverse. I got the Little Mermaid, A Whole New World playing in my head. I'm not, well, you know, a whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. Yep, okay, you get what I'm saying. So we've got the Four of Swords. The Fool in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You don't want to move on from this, but you're also feeling like your power is being little by little taken away from you. Like your ability to create, your ability to thrive, your ability to live in the way that you were authentically meant to live is being taken away from you little by little. You need a respite from this. You need a break from this. You know, sometimes when you walk away, another person realizes what they had. And the other person may realize that they didn't have that much. The King of Cups in reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse. And the Empress in reverse. We're getting some mixed signals here. We have someone who's being very cold, who is withholding information or affection. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress in reverse, which are extremely powerful, divine feminines, and they're not feeling in their power. They're not standing in their strength. All right, what's in this present position? Why are you afraid to move? Why are you prolonging the inevitable, Scorpio? You're scared. Which is not like a Scorpio. The Emperor. And the Six of Cups in reverse. There's someone who's been very dogmatic, very controlling, and is taking advantage of your kindness and your loving nature. And they have you convinced that you can't do it without them. Well, you can. Ooh, I don't like that, Emperor. Let's get some confirmation on this future position. Withholding emotion and information. Another King of Wands in reverse. And the Five of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you're on this roller coaster ride, okay? And like someone gives you just enough information or just enough to make you think things are good. And, you know, everything clears up. The fighting's, you know, over and, whoo, it's okay to breathe again. I can exhale. I don't have to brace for impact. You know, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. You know, you guys are really hot stuff. You know, you are the sexual beings of the zodiac. The sexual beings. You've got that energy. All right, look. We've got the Eight of Cups We've got the 9 of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Cups in reverse. Walking away is what gets you out of this mental funk, this mental turmoil, and this feeling of being brainwashed or gaslighted. Because I feel like you've been gaslighted. I feel like you had there was your past, your childhood even, could have been wrought with abuse. Someone being unloving and uncaring, and it primed you for this relationship or this situation that you're in right now to be gaslighted, because everything that this person is saying is driving home the message that you learned that you weren't important or worthy or deserving of love. And what you're dealing with right now is just validating the message to you, an untrue message. You are completely worthy and deserving of love. But, sometimes when we are healing from something, we attract people that meet the vibration that we're at. When I was younger and felt undeserving and unworthy, and hell, I still struggle with that today, if I'm being completely honest, you attract people who give you exactly that. And it keeps you at that low vibration. And even though it's painful, even though it hurts, even though it is extremely difficult to feel, it's fucking familiar. And sometimes familiarity, that comfort of something familiar, overrides our need for self-preservation. What can Scorpio do to alleviate this? What does Scorpio need to hear right now? What does Scorpio need to do to alleviate this? Ace of Wands in reverse, 3 of Swords, and the King of Swords. You got to get out of your own head. With this 3 of Swords, I'm thinking there's a third-party situation or an addiction or something that is taking away the time from yourself that you need to take. And with the King of Swords, it's swift. It's deliberate and it's calculating. I feel like you need to make a calculating move for yourself. It's about damn time. And now this isn't for all Scorpios, okay? It's definitely not for all, but there's specific Scorpio that this is for. So I apologize to the rest of you if I'm preaching to the choir. Chariot in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you got to do something quickly. Because you have this movement and this wish that's waiting. It's just waiting for you to allow it to be granted. This is in your hands. You're the only one that can change this. Because it's just going to continue if you allow it. And you deserve so much better than that. You really do. I'm going to get off of here before I get too emotional about this read. And I hope you have a wonderful night.